the day light refused to bow. So, picture this. Our story starts way back, in a time that sounds almost like a legend, when the wind still carried prayers and the desert listened. This isn't just about a time and a place. It's a world where everything feels alive, setting this incredible, almost mythic stage for what's about to happen. And before the main event even kicks off, we're hit with this number, 40. 40 days and 40 nights of fasting. I mean, just think about that. This isn't just about being hungry. It's about being pushed to the absolute edge, both physically and spiritually. And right there, in that moment of pure vulnerability, that quiet hunger, the antagonist shows up. But here's the twist. There are no screams, no fire and brimstone, just a smile. And that tells you everything you need to know, right? The real threat here is subtle, it's manipulative, and way more dangerous. So, this kicks off the first of 3 big tests, and it starts with our most basic, most human vulnerability, physical need. The challenge is aimed right at that gnawing hunger. It's this little whisper of an idea, suggesting a super simple logical fix. Just use your power to feed yourself. I mean, on the surface, that almost sounds practical, doesn't it? But the response is immediate, and it really sets the theme for this whole story. It just calmly shuts down the idea that physical survival is all that matters. It makes it crystal clear that there's a different kind of nourishment that's way more important than bread. Okay, so after striking out on the physical front, the temptation changes tactics. It aims higher. It goes from a personal need to this massive global ambition. The second temptation, worldly power. And wow, does it escalate. All the kingdoms of the world, all their power and glory laid out like a buffet. It's a test of ego, a test of that seductive pull of power. And the price? It seems so small. Just bow once, just one tiny compromise for all of that. But again, the answer is a hard no. It's not a negotiation, it's just this powerful statement of where one's loyalty lies, completely rejecting all that worldly stuff for something much more solid. Spiritual integrity. And that brings us to the final and, maybe the most dangerous challenge of all. This one isn't about the body. It's not about power over other people. It's all about the self. It's the temptation of spiritual pride. This is where faith itself gets twisted around. It's this dare, this push to demand a big, flashy sign from God. It's basically an invitation to turn faith into a performance piece, a way to prove how special and important you are. And the final answer? It's the simplest and most direct one yet. It's the steady, calm refusal that makes one thing absolutely clear. Real faith doesn't need a circus act. It doesn't demand proof. It just is. And with that last refusal, just like that, the battle is over. Which brings us to the turning point, the resolution, the victory of light. So what happens next is so telling. The devil isn't beaten in some huge explosive fight. It turns out his only real power was in the suggestion, in the lie. The second his words are rejected for good, he just fades away. There's nothing left. So what won the day here? It wasn't a sword, it wasn't a shout. It was these 3 things: truth, humility, and faith. In this story, strength isn't about being loud or powerful. It's about quiet, unshakable principle. And this breaks it down perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you have evil. It's loud, it's pushy, it shouts, it promises stuff, it's always urging you to do something. And on the other side, you have light. It's calm, it speaks quietly, it serves a higher purpose, and it just stands steady. And it all boils down to this simple but incredibly profound idea. Evil shouts, light speaks calmly, and light always wins. So this ancient story leaves us with a really big question, one that's totally relevant to our own lives. With all the noise and all the demands for our attention, how do we get better at telling the difference between the shout and that calm voice? That's definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me.